Basically, I don't usually test it on the iPad, which I should do. Mainly just because I'm just being lazy, to be honest. But yeah, that is already too big. So on my phone, these are still quite big, these widgets, but they're a lot smaller. So that is one thing that needs to be changed. These are really cute. So let's move that over. So these on the phone, it's like 3 per row. Here, I guess it's, I don't know how many it's going to be, but I might set it to like 5 and move these in a bit. Same idea here. And yeah, this update will come through tomorrow, by the way, I imagine. But this all looks really good, to be honest. Even got some hotel recommendations yet. I like how that's all sitting. Oh, I hate that. I love this. Very cute. Oh yeah, and so these ones change. Or they should. I think it's these ones. Yeah. I just thought that was really cute. I saw someone post a picture of their cat. Yeah, this all looks good. I think the only thing is here, maybe I could add something more than Shimonkitazawa. Like some actual pictures of it, but whatever. Okay, travel lesson about I hate this page in general. I don't like when I pull it down that the color disappears, and even this needs to change color. But this is just a quick fix. And also, for some reason, like that, I don't like that goes over. But it's also not a important thing, so it's really annoying. Oh, that loads a lot better than I thought it would. Cute. Cool. This is actually slightly animated. You just can't see it. You can see it better there. I think this will be eventually. I hate that actually. It just like the framing is really bad. This animated there. Yeah, but yeah, this all looks good. Okay, let's go on to. I think I've seen this, so actually, I imagine I've already checked through this at some point. Hiragana is new. So I think, one second, am I logged in? I'm not. Okay, so new feature. Basically, I've made it so you can click on all hiragana now without being, I think I have, maybe I should check first. Yeah, so you can get to all the hiragana lessons without being logged in now, which is cool, and like you don't need to pay for them. So if you try and access them through the actual lesson selection, you can't, you're just going to get this little pop-up. However, if you try and access the hiragana lessons on the newest update, so it's not out yet, I think it's tomorrow, maybe the day after, it just depends how long it takes Apple to approve it. Usually they're quite fast. You can then go to hiragana and all of these will be unlocked and you can study hiragana. So let's actually just look at 6. I think that one's locked on whatchamacallit. Another thing I need to update, but I haven't yet, it's going to be this one. I don't think it's on this one. However, there's no animation here. But we can play around with this. So ga. And then you can go to the next one and it'll be empty. If I do the wrong amount of strokes, it'll be orange. Just to let you know that one is wrong. But if we do the right amount of strokes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it'll go like green. There's usually in this little corner up here a animation. I just haven't got around to animating these ones yet, if I'm honest. But we'll go on to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're not going to do them all. What I would love is a button here so you can just move to the next character, but that doesn't exist yet. 1, 2. And here's another thing. So with characters like Ki or Gi, there's 2 different fonts depending on your preference, I guess, but also if it's typed or not typed. So you can technically go like that if you really want to. I don't have a back button. Yes, I do have an undo button. I was going to say, I'm swear I do. Or you can go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I think I maybe need to make half of these with a little gap in here so that you know. Or maybe even just when the animation does it. I don't know. Maybe I could put a note at the top. But yeah, actually, maybe a note is the best way to do this so that you know you have the 2 options. 3. So 1, 2. We're going to go off of this in a second and actually go on to the lessons. I guess, oh yeah, because I'm doing that there. Cool. We have games down here. That is too big on these screens. So that is another bug. Yeah, like I said, I just don't really use this on my iPad a lot. So that's almost impossible to play. Click the Romaji Da that's down there. This is definitely not the easiest game to play on here. So what we're going to do on the next update is we're going to make all of these a bit smaller. So Do. It's kind of hard because I just sometimes forget that I can also make it for iPad and it automatically makes it for the iPad sometimes. So there we go. It is nice that it does, but you kind of end up with games like this that aren't made for the iPad because I wasn't making them for the iPad. But it is not hard to like change that. I feel like this is going to be difficult. I actually couldn't hear that. My volume's too low, but I think it's a key. Maybe. Zoom. Okay, no. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I have my volumes like nothing so that you can actually hear me. Typing game. That looks absolutely fine. Yeah, so what I needed to do was make it so it's like really high up. Let's just type something. I will go on to the lessons at some point. These are just like the new things. Jikan. Kagaku. So kind of fun fact about when I made the typing games. They're all made in a way that my brain just went dead. So basically, when you learn the hiragana and katakana, you get words to type, and they're all words that you'll be able to type if you've learned all of the hir. Why does that happen? I wonder if that's something to do with the fact that you don't have to pay anymore. Oh well. But yeah, basically, when you go to the typing games, they're all words you should be able to type if you've done the previous hiragana lessons. And even more interesting, I guess would be the word, is that all of these words that appear in the typing games are ones you will learn at some point in the course. So if it takes you a while to learn how to type or to learn the kanji, not the kanji, the hiragana, that doesn't matter because if you pick up any of these words, or even if you don't pick them up, you will have heard a lot of the words that you're going to learn in the course. So it's kind of like pre-learning, I guess, or just getting used to some of the words. Anyway, daigaku, kongetsu. And that's why I've got them. So if you come to this little corner down here, that's why I have them in the corner so that you can just kind of like, if you're taking a while and you're like, I'm doing this really slow, I think something I stress about is like, oh my gosh, I need to learn this like what's the word? I need to learn the kind of like writing systems and so on, but I really want to just get into like learning words and so on. I feel like, yeah, sometimes I like to try and do 2 things at once. Kongetsu. Oh. So yeah, this is made to do 2 things at once. You're learning the words that you're going to learn on the course whilst learning how to type. Gozen. Anyway, so that seems to work absolutely fine. All of this is now free, which is great. One of the mistakes I know is on here and I have been told about and I completely forgot about is this doesn't fit up here. Hey, sorry that not gonna see, but yeah, hey. Yeah, no, I know that these, I think I fixed, no, it's not gone through. Maybe I've only fixed the ones on hiragana. This is why we do bugs testing. This is an app for studying, and I'm currently going through it, looking for bugs and just kind of chatting at the same time because it makes it way more fun. So, can you say indie, please? Like indie? Yes, if that's what you mean. But yeah, here on the hiragana ones, I have fixed half the issue because this was just saying free. I've just realized, hey, I've just realized I haven't fixed that issue on here. So these ones still limit you to free, or just whatever the first character is, I guess, maybe, which is really stupid. I'll fix that tomorrow. I better write that down somewhere, but maybe I'll remember that. Okay, let's go to, I think that's all. Do you want to see a secret feature? So this isn't advertised because I'm working. So basically, I'm working on a new area and I didn't know where to put it because sometimes I just need like somewhere to put things whilst I test them. So we have, if you click here on the new update, when it updates, it's not updated yet. Can you see my friend's name too? Indy and Paulina. Yeah, Indy and Paulina. And then there's, so basically there's this little hidden section if you click over here. Oh my god. And then there's, so yeah, it's on the new update, it's not on the current update, but hidden section, it's actually not ready yet, which is why it's hidden, but you can technically access it because I forgot to take it off. And it has vocab study. So this is like the experimental area. And it'll basically take you to like a Spotify snippet. And if you have Spotify, you can get to your Spotify, I guess, from here. But yeah, it basically, it has songs that have the vocabulary. You're so kind and sweet. Thank you. Thanks, you too. It basically has the vocabulary that you're learning in. So, for example, if you want to learn, like, oh my gosh, my brain's gone funny. So basically, level one will have lesson one's vocab, and lesson one is about counting, so like numbers 1 to 10. So it'll have songs that use vocabulary of what, like the songs that have like 1 to 10 in, and it doesn't have to have them a lot, but even if it just has it, I think that kind of makes it more interesting. So, for example, Rain by Sid, like literally the first song, the first word in the song is the word six. So, if you scroll down to here, at about 20 seconds, it'll tell you that it's going to say the word six. And it just kind of explains it. My friend is your biggest fan. She loves you. Thank you. I feel like I don't have big fans, but thank you. And then we have down here, we have World is Mine. So I remember this song from when I was like 14 or 15. I was trying to think of like songs that had numbers in, and this one popped up. I feel like a lot of people, maybe not, maybe a lot of people still like this, but I was also kind of scared that people would find it like hard to listen to. But technically it does say 1, 2, 3. So I put it in. So yeah, cool. That is the hidden area that technically does not exist yet. I think that's all that's new. So let's head over to. Ta-da! What have I changed? So funny fact. Sorry, no, you're not annoying. Like genuinely, it's quite nice to have someone that's here. So it's cool. So funny fact, I sometimes lock myself out of my app. And like thanks. Yeah, no, genuinely it's nice. I think there's some people that do. So actually I would say the only time I would really get annoyed is like occasionally I'll get someone on here that's just like a little bit creepy. That would kind of like be like, can we not? But also sometimes I'm not talking, like if I'm doing a drawing stream or something. And it's not that I don't like people chatting on here. I like people chatting, but I find it really hard to be like, how do I talk? Like, unless like I have another screen up for to chat and type or something, but that's kind of hard to do. So that's the only time that I'm like, how do I do this? But no, it's not even that's not even annoyed. That's more just kind of like I don't know how to like chat whilst I'm doing this. Okay, let me check the word list because I've added a new feature. Oh, that's okay because same, literally. Okay, we got a new feature that actually looks perfect on here. I was scared this was going to be really, really big because I haven't checked it on here, which I should be doing, but sometimes I just get really lazy, so haven't done that. But basically, up here it says other. It's not very like noticeable, but like when you have it on your actual screen, it's fine. None of. Oh yeah, no, I think that's one of these. No, that doesn't work. Okay, interesting. What's meant to happen is that's meant to go to verb. Is it just on that one that it doesn't work? I don't even know if I have anything. Ooh. This took so long to do as well because some of them had this flaw and then I fixed those ones, but I thought it was only like less than 20 plus. This is interesting and really annoying. It's interesting and it's really annoying. Come on. Especially because I've just pushed this update through and it's not working. That's fine. It works on my phone, so I wonder why it's not working on here. No. No. I would log in, but I literally cannot remember what my login is, which is not good. Like I said, I lock myself out of my own app all the time. Okay, we're gonna go to the quiz because I've also recently updated that. So this is not a lot, but it just kind of looks a bit nicer in my opinion. It's like a bit less confusing. My friend is gonna say hi. Hey. This is now in the middle. I will actually maybe go through the quiz or something because I feel like I wrote this as a lesson and it's not been one yet. If you click on the heart, it should tell you the answer. And I have a strange feeling so the Android one is being tested and it's going to be out soon. I have a strange feeling it doesn't work on Android, but we're gonna try and get that to work on Android before it's released if I can figure out why it doesn't work. Okay, and then just this looks a little bit better than it used to. If you're on the old version, you can see what it used to look like, and that's going to update in about a day. Q2. So you just listen and you select one, Q9, G0, 90. Or not 0, but 10. Translate 8. Hachi. What is Juyon? Ooh. So type what you hear. I have my like volume on really low, so you're not going to be able to hear that. And I think it's a Juichi, but I'm actually not sure. Oh, can I? Ah, it does do it. Okay, but I didn't need that. I actually never used that. Let's see if it did. Oh, that auto-corrected. You can use hiragana or you can use not hiragana if you want. Oh, it did say Juichi. Great. Jugo, I heard. Okay, what is the meaning of ni? So for this one, you would literally just type 2. The reason I actually put the hearts in is because I was like, I feel like it's kind of hard to guess what it wants in these situations. I don't know why. I'm gonna see, can I actually just type 2? If not, I'm gonna make it so you can just type 2. No, okay. I will add it in so that you can just type into, okay, type in Japanese add, and plus or add is tasu. Tasu. And that's in the lesson for lesson 1, if you wanted to know. When I was making this, I was like, I feel like learning to count is really boring and it's not impractical. You do need to know numbers, but I wanted to make it more interesting, so I added in like tasu hiku, which is like plus and minus. Oh, she can't, but she's beside me, so it's okay. But there's nobody sub or like to you because my friend loves you, and I want you to have love and support you. No, I feel like people do, um, but like I don't know. I do get people come on here and like it's so weird. Like sometimes I can do a stream and like no one will come. And then other times I'll get like a lot. I think when I stream more often, people come more often, maybe. Like I remember maybe last year, I streamed a lot. I can't even remember what I was doing. I think I might have, no, it might have just been drawing. And I had like a girl who would come down like she'll come around every single time, and then I'll get a few other people that will come around every single time. But then I just stopped doing it because I was a bit busy, and now I'm trying to do it more often. I feel like I get more people that come often, like, but yeah, I don't really get people that come for a long time. Maybe drawing or doing this kind of thing isn't the most entertaining. I feel like maybe there's other streams that are more entertaining. I don't know, that'd be my guess. Not in a like mean way, not in a mean way towards myself, but I do get that like this isn't everyone's favorite thing. Which script is used for native Japanese words? I used to stream with someone, and we might be doing it again in the future. I don't know, but we would stream lessons, and I really enjoyed doing that, so that was cool. I feel like it was very hard to do a lesson on like. It's easier when I have a student, because like this is just kind of me going through the quizzes or whatever, and I'm like, I don't even know how much people know, so I'm just tailoring it to whatever. It's hard, basically. But this is also more for me. This was like I just wanted to bug test the app, and I just thought it'd be more fun to do it like a stream. Okay, which script is used for native words? Hiragana. I guess kanji as well, but yeah. Type what you hear. I heard Yeonju again. My sound's really quiet because otherwise all you'd be able to hear is the music. Yeonju. I did not hear that. Tasu, I think it was. No. I have no clue. I'm gonna have to turn that up. It sounds like kaku, but that couldn't be here. What on earth is it? Hiku, maybe? It's tasu. I swear. Let me try. Tasu. Yaku. Oh my gosh. But I need to go, but I want you to have all the support and care you need. Bye and take care. By the way, my friend was asking if you're from Japan. I'm not, so I learned all of this like as a second language, which is why I like to kind of teach it in that style. But yeah, no, I'm not. I do go there a lot, but yeah, no, I'm not. It's why I would also recommend, like, I do enjoy like making the app and everything. Whenever it comes to like listening, and even speaking, I always recommend like finding a native Japanese person, just because they will have a better accent to copy and everything. But yeah, like the actual app, I think it explains grammar really well, especially for people learning it from the point of view of someone who knows English. Okay, let's see. Kyuju, easy. What is the meaning of hachi? So we have 8. Three. Sun. What does hiku mean? Hiku means subtract. Okay, but I will check your channel out after and your lives. But take care. Thank you and have a nice day. Type in Japanese 9. Q, correct. Type in Japanese 6. 6. What is onyomi? So, Japanese reading of a kanji, a type of hiragana, a type of katakana, the Chinese reading of a kanji. Chinese. Okay, what is hachi hiku san? So 8 minus 3. Hachi is 8. Hiku means subtract or minus. San means 3. Now we need to do some math. So that is 5. So 5. What is the meaning of hyaku? I'm actually scared I'm going to run out of time. It's funny because when I made this, I was like, who would run out of time? Why did I just write hyaku there as well? And here I am, but it's because I've been talking too much. Not hundreds. Come on, 100. Type what you hear. I heard nanaju, which is 70. Nana, 7, ju, 10. Listening to. I forgot about that. That is another mistake. I wonder what the answer might be. What could it be? So I'll fix that at some point. Nanaju. So 70. Nana, 7, ju, 10. What is the meaning of ichi? I feel like most people will know that one. 1. Listen and choose. 19. Oh, that I went through and I tried to fix all of these so they looked the same. So here we have 19 and there's no Y. And I guess I missed one, which is really annoying because it took me a really long time. And kind of the funny thing is I have fixed so much of this and there's still so many mistakes, and it kind of makes me think like I feel kind of bad for anyone who downloaded this straight away because I fixed so many mistakes and even now I'm finding some. 11. Nice and easy. 11, 10, 1, 11. 50, so 5, 10, 50. 70, 7, 10, 70. I had 40, which would be 4, 10. So 40, sorry. Translate 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. What is san tasu ni? So san 3 tasu plus ni 2. So that is going to be 5. What is ichi tasu 4? So that is 1 plus 4, which is, why is everything 5? Translate 5, that is 5 again. How much time do I have? I must have run out of time, and that's exposed a new flaw. So look, that is wrong. Oh, no. No, it's not. Maybe in the last 10 seconds. Wait, was it always? No, okay. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna run out of time. 1 second. Yaku. Type what you hear. Judoku. Sorry, I'm gonna skip through these really fast because I have 40 seconds left and then I run out of time. This, again, the floor has popped up, so that needs fixing. Santasuyon. So 3 plus 4 is 7. Q hiku ni 9 minus 2 is 7. Ah, come on. Because I want to check a new feature. And if I run out, okay, 10, 10, 6, 6. Okay, cool. So we have a new feature. Obviously, you can restart if you didn't like your score. However, there's also an answer log, which will basically just go through the answers. You can even play a sound. So, for example, if you were wondering like what you listened to and what you heard was wrong. And yeah, it'll basically just go through everything with you. This was someone basically said to me they couldn't see where they were going wrong on the tests and they didn't have enough time to write down like how they were going incorrect. So yeah, we added this in. Ta-da! Okay, I think I've unfortunately tested enough because this has showed me there is still loads of mistakes in here. So I'm gonna go away and start fixing those. So yeah, have a nice day and thank you for coming.